All right, everybody, we're back with another episode of the Alpha Male Show. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. I got Darlene in the house. I got my boy Louis Cedeno, DJ Friction in the house. I got Steve Renus in the house. Let's see. We're swiping left. I want to see comments. I never know what's going on. I'm so illiterate. Okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about here today. I don't know what it is. There we go. I found the comments. Took me a while, but they are here. All right. Mike the Hammer's in the house. What's going on there, Michael? Good to see you, sir. We got a fun-filled thing, stuff going on, stuff and stuff. H&R stuff and stuff. Let's see. Who do we want to attack first this week? Let's start with the Kentucky Derby this week. Why not? I don't know much about horse racing. I try and watch the main events. Kentucky Derby, Preakness, Belmont Stakes. Couple other things that go around on the Meadowlands once in a while. I'm watching the race. I'm watching. Apparently, one horse got disqualified. Maximum security apparently wasn't maximized. Had no security, and he's apparently cutting off other horses. Is illegal in horse racing. I don't know why. I mean, your objective is to keep the other horses behind you. So if I get in front of the other horse and I don't let him pass me, isn't that? I mean, to me, that would be part of winning the race. I mean, you're blocking the other guy from passing you. It seems legit to me. Yes, the Hambletonian, Mike. But to me, I didn't understand. Again, I don't understand the rules. Apparently, the jockey doesn't understand the rules either, because he took his horse and just cut off a bunch of people and caused other people to lose the race, and it caused him to lose the race. Hence, the horse that was 65-1 won the Kentucky Derby, but apparently that horse got the flu. You got that? The horse got the flu. So now that horse can't run in the Preakness, so there's no chance at a Triple Crown winning this year. Takes away from the only thing I really pay any mind to in horse racing anyway. This horse, I don't think they planned on this horse running anytime. I don't think they planned on him running in the Preakness or the Belmont Stakes. I think they just wanted him to run in the Derby, kind of to round out the field at 65-1, and he shocked everybody by coming in second, and then somehow the other horse getting disqualified for running faster than the other horses and getting in their way. I don't understand horse racing. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't make much sense to me. And, they find a bunch of midgets and they let the midgets jump on top of these really big animals, and they beat the animals with a stick while the animals run around the track. To me, I would get more fun out of horse racing if you took the horses out of it, put a bunch of midgets out there, and just let the midgets run around the track. To me, that would be more entertaining. You got these little guys, 112 pounds, running around muddy tracks, and you just make them run in the same goofy outfits, and you let them run in the mud and everything else. That, to me, is entertaining. That I'm going to watch. But watching the horses run around, that's not doing anything for me. And then they put it in harness racing where they attach like the jockeys. They put these jockeys into these what used to be chariots. There's these big wheels and a harness, and they put it on the horse, and the horse isn't allowed to run. The horse has got to trot, and if the horse breaks a trot and starts to run, he gets a squat. All these really weird, stupid rules in horse racing. I don't get any of it. But hey, what do I know? Again, I'm going to figure this out one day. But it is not this day. Maybe someone's commenting, maybe someone isn't. The comments just go away and then they come back. And I don't know what to. I'll figure it out later. I'm going to be poking at it the whole time. It's going to drive me crazy. Yeah, so I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that info. I'm gonna jump really quick onto a couple other things. I'm gonna jump off the Kentucky Derby because again I don't have much to say, other than I'd rather see the midgets running around in circles than the horses. Last week I was gonna update you on my thoughts on Avengers Endgame, but too many people hadn't seen it yet for some god awful reason. The movie's made $60 billion or something retarded like that by now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, there it is. Yeah, darling, I wish I would have bet too. I was actually at the event Friday night. I was at the Meadowlands. I was at FanDuel putting in a couple of bets for baseball for Friday night because I usually go and I'll bet once or twice a week just for fun. I'll throw 20 down on one of my favorite teams or a couple of teams. And, yeah, somebody suggested to me I should have bet on Country House because he was 65-1. And I said, I don't know anything about horse racing to even waste money like that. I'll just be throwing it out. So, instead of just throwing it out, I kept it, and I should have put the bet because I wound up throwing it away on baseball because my team's lost. And but if I bet on Country House at 65-1, I would have done all right. Sal, my main man Sal here, talking baseball, will not be talking baseball tonight. Apparently, somebody is in the hospital doing something. Apparently smacking him around, somebody broke their arm, and he felt the need to take him to the hospital. So, hey, way to go, Sal. But Gene's happy because it's the last show of the evening. So when I'm done, he's done. He gets to go home and gets mocked and mimicked by his wife and children. So can't see why he's excited about going home, but he's going home. My boy Monty Mason in the house. What's going on, Monty? Always good to see you, sir. Let's see where are we gonna go here? Yeah, I was doing the Avengers Endgame. Let me jump on that before everybody gets in who hasn't seen it again. So I'll make it quick. Professor Hulk, I found a little campy and cheesy. I said that last week. Thor, they made him all fat and out of shape. I thought that was, you take the two most powerful Avengers and you turn them into campy goofballs, kind of takes away from the movie. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it takes away, maybe not from the movie, but from the character. The movie is a really good movie. Iron Man dying, you knew that was coming. Chris Evans became old, and now he's not Iron Man. He's not Captain America anymore. He passed it off to a guy who has no super abilities whatsoever. So I don't know how that guy's going to survive as Captain America. Captain America kind of survives on the fact that he was a super soldier and can do all kinds of stuff that other people couldn't do. And this guy just has a set of, electronic wings. And now all of a sudden he's Captain America. So I don't know how he's going to be Captain America. I have a feeling as Captain America, he's going to die quick. Yeah, Black Captain America is correct, Dave. I have a feeling he's not going to make it as Captain America. It's not going to go well for him. He has no superpowers. That always struck me odd about Iron Man. Loki threw him through a plate glass window in the first Avengers, and other than the fact that he wore an iron suit, he didn't have any special abilities. I know someone throwing me through a plate glass window 200 stories in the air. I'm not just going to be, okay, let me free fall until the suit catches me. Right? That always annoyed me. Okay? You throw a guy through a plate glass window, he's not going to be all right. Okay? He didn't have any extra cuts or bruises on his face. just my 2 cents on that whole thing. What else do I have 2 cents on about this movie? Yeah, they killed off, and if you haven't seen it by now, go screw yourself. They killed off the Black Widow, which, as you know, is played by Scarlett Johansson. Why would you kill the hottest Avenger? You could have killed Hawkeye. Nobody would have missed him. You could have killed Hulk, Professor Hulk, because he's dull as Professor Hulk. He's campy and dopey, and that whole diner scene is ridiculous. You basically aged Captain America 100 years. You could have killed off. Hell, you made the Black Falcon or whatever his name is, the Black Wing guy, the new Captain America. You could have killed him off, and nobody would have cared. No, you kill off the hottest chick, and she's got her own movie coming up. Who's a sexy African American lady? I can't keep up, Dave. I'm all lost. Hey, the Ventosas are in the house. What's going on, Danielle and Joe? Dave Hodge is here. John Rogan is here. Good to see everybody. Always a pleasure to see you guys. That's it for Avengers Endgame. I'm not going to go into any more detail about that. But here's something you're going to want to see. I got Amazon Prime recently just to watch Married and Miserable with Craig Lloydgren. I'm in a brief scene at the end for just a moment, and I'm in a brief scene, and Married and Miserable is just hilarious. I was there live the night Craig recorded it. He was spot on, funny as hell. I can't say enough great things about Craig. So if you do get Amazon Prime, check out, or if you were already a subscriber, check out. They won't let me comment on it because I'm not a full-time subscriber paying for it. But if you are, check out Married and Miserable. You're going to love it. It's funny. Again, I'm in the last scene with a bunch of other comics. It's a lot of fun. And it's a really funny hour of comedy, better than anything you're going to see on Netflix or HBO or any of these other stations. Married and Miserable is just awesome on Amazon Prime. Definitely worth the view. But after I watched Married and Miserable, I was looking for something else to watch. And my buddy Jim recommended to me, he said, go check out Jean-Claude Van Johnson. This is a show about Jean-Claude Van Damme now. He comes... There's a streaming demo on Amazon? Okay, rent the streaming demo. There's a show, Jean-Claude Van Johnson, on Amazon. It's about Jean-Claude Van Damme. He talks... It's a show about how when he was making movies, they were all those movies were kind of cover-ups for real-life, like, espionage scenes that were going on behind the scenes of all the movies. It's hilarious. The movie is just the TV show. I've only gotten through 3 episodes. I haven't stopped laughing. Jean-Claude Van Damme is hysterically funny in this. He's playing like a CIA operative, and he's like a murder for hire kind of thing. And he does all these secret missions behind making the movies, and the movies he made, and all he's doing is just hysterically funny. It's all goofy stuff, and it's funny. Hey, Rocco, my boy Rocco Filarino's in the house. He's busy at work at Bruin Burgers, 28540 U.S. Highway 19, Clearwater, Florida. Stop in if you're in the area and tell Rocco Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. He may or may not poison the burger you get. But yeah, check it out. Rocco's a great guy. And if you have Amazon Prime, check out Jean-Claude Van Johnson. The show is hilarious. I can't say enough great things about it. And while you're there, make sure you check out Married and Miserable with Craig Lloydgren. Again, watch the whole thing. Watch the end because in the last scene. It's worth the view just because it's hilarious and hysterically funny. now I get some other stuff I'm going to get into that goes well in hand with this time of year somewhat. I'm gonna start off with what happened to me this week. I inadvertently parked in front of my house under a tree on a couple of days ago. So Monday, or what's today? Today's Thursday, so yeah, Monday or Tuesday, one of those days, I park under a tree. Now, I'm under the tree. Let me get something to drink first. I'm under the tree. I got right. I'm parked under the tree. I was gonna drop my daughter and grandson off, and I was gonna pull around and park somewhere else, because I don't like parking on a main street. And so I pull around. I go to pull around, and my daughter goes, "No, Dad, her car was down." She goes, "I need to borrow your car. I need to run to the store real quick." I said, "Okay, let's get everything upstairs. We'll take everything upstairs and then take the car and go." She was upstairs I pulled in, I guess I parked around 8 o'clock at night. She left to go to the store around 9 o'clock after we got everything settled. I got my grandson dinner, stuff like that, and she went to the store. Now, she never mentioned anything to me that went on. So she took the car, she parked in the parking garage around the corner. All was well. Car was fine. She didn't bother to mention anything to me. I come out to go to work the next morning. I find my car completely assaulted. My car was attacked by what appears to be some 200 birds. The whole rear, from the back seat, the doors, the windows, the back window, the trunk, the bumper, everything on the back end of my car is covered in bird feces. It's totally disgusting. These birds need to be stopped, these stray birds. We always talk about stray cats. You can't have stray animals roaming around. We just let birds fly wherever they want. And these aren't real birds. These aren't hawks or falcons. These are like them crummy little sparrows or pigeons. They're nothing more than winged rats. They're rats with wings. I'm going to go out. I'm going to find one of these stray cats. I'm going to get a stray cat, and I'm going to throw him right into the tree where all these birds live. I've had enough of these birds. I'm going to do away with all of them. I'm going to throw a cat into the tree and I'm not going to let this cat out of the tree until he kills every last bird in that tree. Now, enough with all these ridiculous, retarded birds. I've had it with them. I don't want to see these birds anymore. I don't want to talk to these birds anymore. I've had enough of listening to them wake me up. 5 o'clock in the morning, it's like an air raid siren going off outside my window with 4 million birds in this one tree. I'm going to chop this whole tree down, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to shove it up Big Bird's ass. I had enough of this bird crap. And literally, I've had enough bird crap. There's so much bird crap on my car. I haven't even got... I don't know if even taking it to the car wash is good. I was going to take it to the car wash, but everyone keeps telling me it's going to rain, so I haven't, and it hasn't rained, and now I'm getting annoyed because it hasn't rained, and I still have this vandalism. It's like, hey, Kirsten, what's going on? These birds completely assaulted my car. I'm going to find them. I'm going to get one of them. I'm going to grab it by its beak, and I'm going to make it lick up all the bird poop on the back of my car. It's totally grotesque. My car needs to get washed too, but I bet yours wasn't assaulted like mine. I don't even know what color the trunk of my car is anymore because it's all bird poo. The entire trunk. It's totally disgusting. I'm annoyed, and it pissed me off. So that being said, I'm gonna put in a conservative effort to rid the world of all stray birds. If you don't own a pigeon, you don't own a parrot. You have a parrot in your house. You have a parakeet in your house. That's fine. You have a hawk, a falcon. That's one thing. An eagle. That's fine. These sparrows, these larks, these stray birds that just come and hang around. They're not real birds. They're common, everyday ghetto birds who just hang out in neighborhoods and they eat whatever you drop on the ground. When you go down the shore, they have seagulls. You have pollen. I'll trade you pollen. You have to see my car, Kirsten. It's out of control. Hey, John Montillo's in the house. What's going on, John? Good to see you, sir. I was just talking about assaulting birds. Now we're gonna go on to something a little more more controversial than the murdering of random birds. But I do want to randomly murder as many birds as possible. I'm currently gathering up as many stray cats as I can. I'm going to throw them into the trees and let them assault all the birds so that they can no longer shit on my car. I've had it. It's time to assault all these filthy animals. We don't need stray animals. We should only allow the animals out there. The only animals I want to see out there are chickens because I want to eat the chickens and cows. But I can't eat chicken and cows anymore. Well, chickens I can still eat. Cows I'm off of for a moment. And let me tell you why. I'm getting to a point where I did a show a few weeks ago, and we took a group picture right here at Hamilton in the green room back there. We took a picture of everyone, and there was a total eclipse in the green room. It turns out that the eclipse was me. I was blocking out the sun from the entire picture. So I decided that I should drop a couple of pounds. Now I understand why skinny people are so miserable all the time. It's horrible. Dieting is the worst thing in the world. I haven't had pizza in almost 3 weeks. Anyone who knows me not eating pizza is hell. It's just terrible. Instead of having chicken cutlets, I've been reduced to grilled chicken. I've tried to cut out the carbs, so I'm not eating sandwiches anymore. I'm either eating wraps or just getting it on a platter. I can totally 100% understand while everyone who is skinny is a miserable son of a bitch because there's no fun in not eating. Eating is one of the most fun things in the world. Give me some chicken, give me some beef. I need a steak, some mashed potatoes, green beans, stuff like that. I'm sitting back. I'm eating nothing but fruits, vegetables. It's grilled chicken. How much grilled chicken can one man eat? I'm starting to eat fish. Well, it's about time you got back, Kirsten. Did you tell him Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you? Because he would have gave you a discount if you told him I sent you there, Kirsten. That's why he's one of my sponsors. I'm glad you went there because Sal has the only real pizza anyway. The rest of those places are ham and eggers. I tried eating at Bruno's once in Lyndhurst, and you have to take out a small bank loan. You have to take a personal loan from the bank for 2 slices and a soda in that place. It's outrageous. And the other places I've eaten they're just terrible. They should all be outlawed, shut down, taken out of circulation, and just have Josie's. Kind of like in Demolition Man, where Taco Bell won the fast food wars. We need pizza wars in Lyndhurst. And we need to do away with the 75 pizzerias they have there. I think someone's listening and put the Maloik on me. No, the food is awful. And Kirsten's right. The food at Bruno's is awful. I was given a free Sicilian pizza. People talk about Bruno's Pizzeria and their Sicilian pizza. I took one bite of it. I put it back in the box. I threw the whole pizza out. It was garbage. And a little known fact, Chris's Pizza gave me food poisoning. I ate it... and this was before Josie's was even open. It was, I forget where Josie's was, but I've been in Lyndhurst forever, and I ate at this place called Chris's Pizzeria. I literally got food poisoning I vomited so violently, I tore my esophagus. I was in the hospital for 3 days because I was throwing up so much blood from my torn esophagus. I know, isn't that just tasty? Isn't it just the best food ever? I've never gone back in there again. I never will. It's the worst pizza on the planet. It was really bad. I ate an A1 pizza well before they were on. I believe they're on Valley Brook and Ridge Road now. At the time, they were just on Ridge Road at the corner of Ridge and Forest. At the time, we ordered the pizza from them. They delivered it. I opened the pizza box and flies just flew off of the pizza. I closed it, and not like one or two. It was like a family of flies living on my pizza. I closed it up and I threw the pizza out. I never ordered for A1 again. I never went back there. These pizzerias are garbage. They're not sanitary. They don't take pride in their food. They don't take pride in what they. That's why I go to Josie's all the time. And it's a giant plug for my sponsor, my buddy Sal. Josie's Pizzeria. The food is always fresh. It's always well made. It's top of the line, head to toe. Even when he trains someone to make pizza, he watches over that guy like, oh, at least your flies were nice enough to be dead, Kirsten. Mine were still alive. When I opened a pizza, they attacked me. It was like an assault. I felt it was like a Trojan horse. You bring the Trojan horse in, you open it up, and then all of a sudden you're under assault. Everyone wants to kill you. Matty Coughlin in the house. What's going on, Matt? But you see how things evolve? We were talking about my dieting. I've gotten so fat, and I'm talking about pizza because I'm not allowed to eat pizza, but it's very hard to give up pizza. I don't know how long that's going to last, to be honest with you. But I have I have these Hawaiian shirts that I buy exclusively from Hawaii. I get them sent in. They've always fit well. Now they're starting to get a little tight. I popped a couple of buttons on them because I'm just way too fat. So I'm down about 8 pounds in a few weeks. I'm still trying to find out what works for me and what doesn't. My metabolism's a little stalled. So I started a diet that I did a few years ago. It works while you're doing it. When you stop doing it, you kind of gain weight back. But it's a good way to kickstart your metabolism. I use a bottle of water, like about 12 ounces, with what's going on, Matty? With lemon juice, cayenne pepper, and maple syrup. It's not the tastiest thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. And I'm starting to drop weight, and I got to be honest, I could see why people who don't eat are miserable, because I miss food. Food is awesome. Food is why we're here. Food is great. You skinny people are missing out. You're missing out on just gorging yourself. There's no greater feeling than gorging yourself until your pants are ready to burst, and you're sweating because you're eating so much, but you just keep shoveling food in, and then you collapse, and you're in a chair, and you fall back in the chair, and Matty Coughlin, as always, the Alpha Male Show. In case anyone's wondering, Matt said he can warm up the chair next to me. Matty, let me tell you, and this goes out to all my fans, friends, everyone who listens to the show. These seats are always here. They're always open. You guys don't need an invite. Everybody's always invited. I'm an Italian guy. Where I come from, it's different than everyone else. Everyone else goes, oh well, he doesn't invite us on the show. No one gets invited on my show. Quite frankly, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other chairs here. Guys, feel free. Girls, feel free. You want to come down? You want to check out the studio? You want to walk in? Come on in. We don't have any Entenmann's yet. We don't have any Sanka, but everyone's always welcome in studio. Everyone has, all my fans, if you've ever been named, especially if you've been named Alpha Male or Alpha Female, but all my fans are always tuned into the show. You're always welcome. Whenever you want, come on down, come on in the studio, check the place out, sit in for a while. We'll rap back and forth for an hour. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to promote, or if you just want to come hang out, feel free. Not to steal a phrase from my good buddy Carlo on the Animal House Radio Show, but there's an open door policy here, and I mean it. If you want to come in, just try and give me a heads up the day of that you're coming down, and if not, just show up anyway. These seats are always open. We'll always find something to talk about. So anytime you guys want to come in, if you got something to promote, you just want to hang out, you just want to, be on the show, check some stuff out, we can go back and forth. Matt, you're welcome anytime, buddy. Seats are always open. And speaking of seats always open, I've reached out to a former guest, and it's not often I invite, but I did reach out to a former guest now that we're part of 102 DLG Radio Orlando and iHeartRadio. I thought we should bring back an old guest just to get her some more exposure. Now that the show's getting more exposure, my good friend Sammy Dobrez, she's going to come in and sing for us again. We don't have a date set yet. I reached out to her parents again, and they told me they're going to get back to me, so hopefully they get back to me pretty soon. I'd like to get her in before Memorial Day weekend, if at all possible. And definitely before July 4th when I will be on a cruise somewhere. Hey, Beth is in the house. What's going on, Beth? Good to see you as always. It's a pleasure. We were just talking about how much dieting sucks and how awful it is. Could be the worst thing I've ever done. Next to getting married. That was pretty bad, but I corrected that by getting divorced. Although I got to say, my ex-wife is, and she probably doesn't want me to spew this all over the airwaves, but who cares? We're going to do it anyway. She's in the middle of getting divorced again. I'm pretty sure she married me after the divorce with me. She went out, got remarried, had another kid, waited about 10 years, however long it's been, got divorced again just so she could put as much mileage between her vagina and my penis as humanly possible. I'm pretty sure that's what she was doing, and I'm going to stick to that. But anyway, not to pound on her all day, because, she's got enough crap going on. And, honestly, now that she's getting divorced, she's not as funny as she used to be. Second time around, it's just, I lose all my humor in that. Now I got to go find new jokes. Great. Now I got to go get a whole new set because of her lifestyle choices. But that's all right. Oh, I'm just burping all over the place. Wow. Know why? Because there's this new diet where I'm not eating all the foods I'm normally eating, and all these fruits and vegetables and this weird drink and all this weird stuff I'm eating. It's just not sitting well. I'm pretty sure that's what was giving me agita last week, and that's what's giving me agita this week. So I'm betting on all of that. Hey, James Dombrowski in the house. What's going on there, Jimmy? It's good seeing everyone. We're going to, let's see, 8:34. It's a little early. We're going to, I got another story I'm going to tell you. So anybody who knows this studio, I've been following the show since day one, know we have a couple of owners here. Our boy Sal, who chimed in a little while ago, he put in his $4 and he got an ownership badge. What's Monk somehow allegedly is related to Ruben, even though, Monk is obviously he's a black gentleman. Ruben is a Puerto Rican, Muslim, Mexican, whatever he is. They have no lineage, but somehow they're cousins, and somehow he must have put in his $4. And for $8, we have two other owners who have a say in things. Now, Gene, who was here engineering every single day just to get away from his wife and two daughters, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he is the owner here. And I know Ruben is the other owner, allegedly. But Ruben strikes me as odd. All he does is drive Uber. He doesn't really do much around here. Although every time I talk to him, he tells me all the stuff he's done here. But Gene has a whole nother story. But that's okay. Because I saw Ruben today. And Ruben was, he was sneaking Aunt Jemima into the old building. And apparently after I got done talking to him, all I could smell was maple syrup on his breath. So I'm not really sure what he was doing with Aunt Jemima, but the man smells like pancake syrup. So we have to question Ruben on what he's doing, and I'm sure there'll be a couple of memes later about it, because she looked like the spinach. She even had the red do-rag on. So God knows what's going on over there. It's better than the last time I saw him, when I saw him with a little short fat guy roaming around Point Pleasant, New Jersey. God knows what he was doing there. God knows what he was doing today. It all sounds shady to me. So, if anybody has anything on Ruben, you just slip that in, because I'm curious to know. All right, we're gonna play a little catch up here. We got the alpha male and alpha female of the week. I still don't have everyone that I put on the list from the break we took from naming alpha male and female during the Alpha Madness tournament. So this should be the last female I have who's been sitting out there. Well, no, actually there's one more, but we have alpha female of the week this week. This goes back to WrestleMania 35. We had a three-way match for the first ever female main event at WrestleMania. It was Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. They came in as the Raw and SmackDown champs. Becky Lynch didn't have a title. It was a three-way match, back and forth. To combine both belts, Becky Lynch won. So the cute little redhead will be named alpha female of this week for winning both titles, pinning Ronda Rousey. Anytime you can beat Ronda Rousey, it's a feather in your cap. You dated a black girl named Ajita. That's a good one. That's a good one, Matt. She broke your heart. We'll let that one slide. But did she look like Aunt Jemima, Matt? That's the question. But there's our alpha female. She beat Ronda Rousey. She won the first ever all-female main event at WrestleMania. And so Becky Lynch will be alpha female of the week for that particular feat. Another feat, I mentioned this gentleman briefly last week. I'm going to bring him up again this week. He is as far as I was concerned, he's one of the greatest actors of our time. He was able to give you emotions like he could show you fear, anger, confidence, arrogance, anything you wanted. He was able to portray it without a spoken word being said. Of course, I'm talking about the man who played Chewbacca himself, Peter Mayhew. Peter Mayhew passed away. Excuse me. Just last week. Chewbacca was always one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. He still is to this day. I can't believe we're going to be denied the great Chewbacca from here on in. He was, top-notch actor. It's sad to see any of them go. But one by one, we all get a little older, and we all pass on. So our alpha female is the one and only Becky Lynch, and our alpha male is Peter Mayhew. And again, they will be entered into the Alpha Madness tournament come next March. And let's face it, it's going to be fun when everyone gets to vote for a Wookiee. Okay, we had Burt Reynolds as our second Alpha of the year. He won the Alfie Award, and let's see if we can get a Wookiee to win the third one. You never know who's going to win. Okay, what time? I can't even see what time it is. I can't see that far. It's 8:40. I can see, Gene. I just need to focus. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. So let's see where. We're gonna sweeten up the plugs this week because we got a couple other things to include in. We got Gisela Bella's Unique Boutique. Check that out. She kind of makes anything you want. She can make T-shirts. She made some really great T-shirts for my job. We're talking about making some more. So if you need some T-shirts made or anything else, whatever you need printed, she can do for you. Just check out Gisela Bella's Unique Boutique. Also, Cynthia Taser at Celeb TV. I know that's one of the sites. She's always got so much going on. She's always promoting stuff. I never know what to promote for her next. I know she's out in the Illinois area, so if you need T-shirts made out there or anything printed on anything, you can go to KA Creations. I don't have the phone number with me anymore. Oh, there it is. I believe it's 312-620-5161. Check that out. She's definitely she's great for the Illinois area. And Gisela Bella right here in the Jersey area, or we can ship, I guess we can ship anywhere. This is America. We do have a mail system. Ever since the Pony Express, we've been spot on. Let's see, what else do we have going on? We have, I'll tell you what I have. Let's see. We got, as I spoke before, for fondly of Josie's Pizzeria. Give them a call, 201-933-1966, or go to josie'spizzeria.com, or just walk in. They are located at 228 Stuyvesant Ave, Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth looking into. If you're hungry, you want some pizza, you want some... honestly, I found out this week they have healthy options. They have salads. They have grilled... You can get grilled wraps and chicken wraps and tuna wraps and all this great stuff. Who knew they had all these healthy options when I was just gorging on pizza all these years? God, I miss pizza. Pizza. Okay, I'm back. Also, if you're in the Florida area, check out Bruin Burgers, 28540 U.S. Highway 19, Clearwater, Florida. That's our boy Rocco Filarino. He's always busy at work, but he always takes time to check in, say hi. He listens to the show at his convenience. So want Rocco to know we're behind him 100%, and we hope nothing but the best for his new business as his new venture, Bruin Burgers, located in Clearwater, Florida, and U.S. Highway 19. Go check them out. Also, if you're in the Rutherford area, go to 102 Park Avenue. You want to talk about burgers, you want to talk about cheesesteaks. If you take a look at all the posts I put up for the Alpha Male show, when I let everyone know, to remind everyone about the show in the evening, I put it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's always a picture of me eating a cheesesteak at Jim Dandy's. With the infamous Adam Payne leering on, wishing he had my cheesesteak. He even said at that moment, he goes, he had to get himself one, so I'm pretty sure he brought one home with him that night, because they are just incredible. The food is excellent there. So if you're not going in for pizza and you're in the Jersey area, you're going to Jim Dandy's. The food is to die for. It's really great stuff. Also, divorcediaryshow.wordpress.com. Go there and check out Michelle Trania's show. She's she's one of the best. She's funny. She's always cheerful. She's a beautiful girl. She invites you right in just by listening to her and looking at her. She's a lot of fun. She's a funny girl. She's just the right amount of dirty. And with her partner Pat Dixon, I believe, the Divorce Diary Show.wordpress.com. See when it's coming up. See when the next event is. Check it out and let everybody know what's going on. And just go check it out, and I guarantee you a good time. Let's see, who else we got? Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com, our good friend Jen Garrett. I believe she just picked up, anyone who's familiar with the show knows that Jen Garrett runs her own Paws and Claws rescue site in Hoopeston, Illinois. Jen, I believe, just recently picked up a lion cub for her rescue. She also has tigers, she has wolves, she has raccoons, she has tiny horses. She's got all kinds of animals, raccoons. I know. I've seen pictures of everything. One day I'm going to get out there and check it out with her. Just go out there and visit Jen and visit the original Alfie Trophy. Great stuff. Glad, but she does need all the help she can get. So if you can go to Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com, donate a couple of bucks, the money goes right back into the rescue. So you'll be doing a solid for some great animals, and helping these animals get back to health. Also, North Jersey Alliance Football Club, NJAFC. Go check them out on Facebook. Click on their website. Go buy some of their gear. These are a great bunch of guys and girls. What a great organization. Everyone puts in all they can. Check them out. Sorry, I had an itch in my ear. Had to be attended to. There's a paranormal show that goes on before mine. For all I know, a spirit could have been crawling into my ear from the headphones. But yeah, North Jersey Alliance Football Club. They run clinics for young kids. There's a male team, a female team, so every age group is represented. So definitely check it out and give them some support and some love, because they're great people. They're awesome to hang with. Also, if you're in the Atlantic City area, go to acjokes.com. Or go to acjokes.com to get your tickets for the AC Comedy Club. I know they have all kinds of shows going on. I believe they're at the Tropicana, the Borgata. They got several different places. So if you check out acjokes.com, I'm sure all the venues and all their ticket sales are listed there. I just haven't had a chance to go look recently, but definitely check it out. It's if you're in the Atlantic City area, you need something to do, go to the AC Comedy Club. Also, Monday nights, the Uncomfortably Funny podcast from 7 to 9 with Dave Hodjanowski, Anthony Ennis, and Shay Farrell. Every Monday night, 7 to 9, out of Pet Cemetery Studios 2. That's Pet Cemetery Studios 2. You can catch them on Ustream. Where else? I believe they go live on Facebook, possibly Periscope. They're always trying something new, and the system's always crashing on them. So that's part of the charm of the show at this point. And I will be on the May. Hang on. I always forget whether it was the 20th or the 22nd. I'll be on the May 20th show. So in 2 weeks and 3 days. So in 2 weeks, not this upcoming Monday, the following Monday, I'll be on with all our favorites. So definitely check them out. Show is quite interesting as always. And as always, this is brought to you from HamiltonRadio.net and 102 DLG Radio Orlando FM and iHeartRadio. And that's where everything is brought from. Now there's one more thing coming up this weekend that I want to let everybody know about. And I don't know. just talk amongst yourselves while I look to promote this for these guys. Dun, 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 dun. I'll be honest, I don't know where it is. No, wait, I know how to find it now. See, I'm learning how to navigate the system. People should be proud of me instead of sitting and saying, "What is this jerk off doing?" I'm ordering myself what I'm doing. No, I'm in the wrong spot. That's why. I'm looking for event. There it is. I knew I'd find the events for you people. If there was more than one person in the room right now, I'd be concerned. But since it's just you, whoever that one person may be, Anthony Ennis, Military Appreciation Day, Bike Night. That's 5 hours. I don't even know where that is. Something in Homedale, Paris. Where's this nerd? Okay, I can't even promote his stuff. His stuff gets buried. Calendar. Thursday, Friday. No, that's not it. That's not it. All right. I can't find it. Well, maybe if it's in a group or something, a comedy group. This is just getting out of hand that I can't find this. Groups. Create settings. Discover your groups. There we go. I'm clearing. I'm getting down to the wire here. No, that's open mic. I don't care about open mics. There we go. There we go. It took a while, but I found it for him. This weekend, Saturday, May 11th, 8 o'clock, Bill's Barbecue Shack, the Jersey Shore Comedy Club. Go to jerseyshorecomedy.com. You're going to have Anthony Ennis, Dave Hodjanowski, Shay Farrell, and John Moses around the show. It's Jersey Shore Comedy Club. I believe it's $25 to get in and a 2-item minimum because they like soaking people over there at the Jersey Comedy Club. Way to go, Paul Field. Just stick it to people. But Paul's a good guy. I like him. So if you can, grab yourself some tickets. Come out. Go out Saturday night. Check out North Jersey Alliance Football Club. And what was I saying? Oh, no. Go check out the North Jersey. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Bill's Barbecue Shack is the location, is the place where the Jersey Shore Comedy Club will be. Go to jerseyshorecomedyclub.com to get your tickets. And go check out John Moses, Anthony Ennis, Shay Farrell, and Dave Hodjanowski. Should be a fun time. Those guys are always a lot of fun to hang out with, and their show is always top notch. Yeah, that's about where we're at. And as always, we are brought to you by. This is what happens when I run out of things to say. I start repeating myself for no apparent good reason. Especially when I forget to write down the plug for the Jersey Shore Comedy Club because all my boys are going to be on the show and I love showing love to them. I was going to come out, but turns out I'll be hanging with my grandson that night. So I can't get out to the show, so I want to make sure I give him a plug and show him some love. But I will be on the Uncomfortably Funny podcast on the 20th, 7 to 9 from Pet Cemetery Studios 2. I hope to God I have the address still because I can't remember what it is. Also, as always, and I will plug this again because it makes Gene happy. And it's the only time Gene is happy because I've met his wife and daughters. We are brought to you from HamiltonRadio.net and 102 DLG Radio Orlando FM and iHeartRadio. So, everyone, it's been another splendid week. We had a couple more weeks. I will be going on a cruise soon. The good news is the cruise will be over the July 4th week, so you won't miss my show anyway because July 4th shows falls on a Thursday. Tom Montefusco's in the house. Violet, Gina is here. All you people showed up just in time for me to get off the air. That's great. I love when you show up in time for me to leave. But I love you all anyway. I appreciate you coming in and showing some love. But yes, I will be going on a cruise the week of July 4th. I will be promoting that. If the ship goes down, then I won't be back until I will be missing July 11th show, and I won't be back until the following show. It's going to take me a while to swim back from Bermuda. But I'm buoyant, so I should swim, or maybe I'm just a rock and I'll float and I'll crash to the bottom of the ocean. One or the other, one way or the other. That's what's going on. So for now, I will still be back again next week, which is 7 days from now, which I believe is the 16th. So I will see you all May the 16th, right back here. Everybody have yourselves a great week. Can't wait to see you all again. And I think that's it. So that's it. So I will see everybody next week. Have a good week. And see you all back here next week. And I'll just keep saying this till Gene starts playing my music, which we don't own the rights to. So, you know, you don't want to upset them.